Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is May the 5th, 2023. We're going to talk about Riot Platforms today, or Riot stock. Do you think the price is going to hit $24 soon? Now, that question is left open to interpretation because soon is not definitive. Do you think it's going to hit $24 in the next 6 months? Do you think it's going to hit $24 in the next month, 3 months? How long do you think it's going to take for Riot to hit that $24 price? Because currently, where the market is in Riot, that's going to be a run of 121%. How long will it take for the market to do that? Let's talk about it. But first, you guys can see from my prior video in Riot, we did do a price prediction on the 11th of April, looking for the market to go higher, and it didn't take long for us to get that ultimate TP price out of Riot. 23% was maybe 2 days into the price prediction. We were pretty close to seeing the highs too, though. Check that out. Look at that. We had our ultimate TP price around 13 bucks. It went to 14.50, so $1.50 away from hitting that ultimate TP, that as high as price went. Pretty good. All right, so check this out. Do you think this trend is still applicable in Riot? That's the first thing we need to identify first. Is the trend still applicable? Currently, it's not, because price is breaking the trend. Okay, we're no longer trending into the market in Riot. Price is now breaking outside of that. Now, that's not a good sign for us to see price run to 24 bucks. Not on this current trend. So we could possibly begin to see the market in Riot hold support. So what we're going to do here is, outside, instead of us expecting price to continue to hold this trend line, we're going to utilize it a different way. Now we want to see the market in Riot hold support. Okay, so any movement to the downside in Riot, we want to see the market hold, let's say $10, just to give you a nice round number. $10. We don't want to see the market do this. We don't want to see the market come through and fall below $10. We don't want to see that. If that happens, then that $24 price target I just said, don't expect it to happen. Okay, what we want to see is pretty much what we're getting now, is how price is hovering and it's holding $10 as support. That is what we want to see, and we're currently still in that process now, because that shows us that price is still being maintained, that buyers are still in the market, and that price is still going to go up. Okay, so we're going to utilize that as a reference point. Okay, so check this out though. I keep it real on this channel. If you guys don't like the real, then you should not be looking at my videos, because if I see price off the chart looking weak, then I'm going to tell it to you. I'm not going to give you any stories or lies just to get the clicks. Okay, so check this out. The market in Riot is trying to figure itself out. It's trying to make a determination as to who really wants this stock. Who's really trying to get up off their stock? Is the sellers really trying to sell it, or is the buyers really trying to buy this stock right now? This is the current idea that the chart is reflecting. Okay, so when you see this on the 3-day, right, when you look at this 3-day price bar, I'm sorry, the 2-day price bar, it is telling us that this is a probable precursor of strength, meaning that following the conclusion of this 2 days, we want to see price continue to go higher. We can safely say now that that didn't happen. Riot blockchain, or Riot Platforms, went down instead. And I think you guys can see where the sellers are. Like, this is amazing as to how we can accurately predict what is going on. Can you see where the sellers are right now? Look at this. They're here. Now, why would I say that? Because every time the price in Riot came up to 12 bucks, market got rejected and price goes down. Look at that. Charts don't lie. So now we know that as long as Riot stock stays below 12 bucks, there's a greater chance that price is going to continue to go lower. We're seeing it on the 2-day time frame. Now this arrow down here is telling you where the buyers are. So I think you guys can see where the war is being waged between the buyers and the sellers. Let's look at this on the 3-day. Okay, So currently, when I see this on a 3-day chart and I look at all of the price bars combined, this is one massive indication to tell me that the sellers currently are winning this very widespread up fake bar right there on the 3-day. And then on this 3-day price bar, we're still seeing weakness. So currently, I will say the sellers have an edge against the buyers right now. Not by a lot, but they do have an edge. Here it is on the 5-day. Okay, we're beginning a new 5-day time frame. Now, again, just like on the 3-day chart, this 5-day price bar is definitely a glaring indication that the sellers are currently dominating the market. The buyers actually fought back right there on this 5-day price bar, but they lost because on this completed 5-day price bar right here that the arrow's pointed down to, the sellers are still here. So let's say that the buyers lost the first round and the sellers won. Here it is on the weekly. Okay. There's Riot on the 2 weeks. Three. And here's the monthly. So all in all, what I'm here to say is that, okay, we got it. 12 is where sellers are. 10 is where the buyers are. Okay. So going forward, we need to identify which of these lines is going to break first. Okay. Which one? I still see the buyers here too. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna tell you 100. I'm gonna keep it a buck. This, I can still see buyers in the market too. So when you have this type of indecisiveness on the chart, you don't want to touch this market yet. You don't, because I still see market buyers coming around 1050, and the strength that we're getting on the hourly chart is still reflecting that. So, hey, I can't do a price prediction. Currently, what I'm seeing off the market in Riot, it could go either way. we don't have a leverage as to which side of the market is actually going to win. We're not seeing it just yet. So, can't touch it. Now, you guys can. But I think there's going to be another drastic price bar being created, whether it's on a daily time frame or the weekly, that would definitely let us know, okay, yeah, this is where price is going to go in the long term. We haven't seen it just yet. The sellers currently is still pushing down price around 12. Buyers are currently pushing price up around 10. Who do you think is going to win? I'm not going to touch it yet. Give me your thoughts though. Make sure you maintain your profitability. And as always, trade different.